y'all, so welcome to a Pretty M video, Pretty M vlogs. So as y'all can see by the title, today I'm going to give y'all a story time on how I found out I was pregnant. Currently 4 months. This right here is gonna be some tea, so y'all please tune in, please get your popcorn, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and y'all let's get into this video. Give y'all some exclusives. So to be honest, I ended up getting pregnant by this man of only 7 months of me knowing him. Like, that was so crazy, y'all. I ain't even gonna be upset if y'all bash me in the comments because I was dead ass wrong anyways. Like, but that's what you get. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be mature and take my accountability. That's what you get when you know, laying down and not having protective sex. So y'all, please have y'all protective sex, no lie. But let's get into the video. So I'm not gonna lie, I was doing very good. Like, I was minding my own business. I was looking cute every day, you know what I'm saying? Hair was done, looking real good, you know, doing my daily posts. And as y'all can see, I'm 4 months right now. I'm 4 months right now. It's March 17th, I believe. I'm due. I'm not even gonna put out my day that I'm due, but y'all can do y'all calculation about this story. Cause I don't want everybody in my business to be knowing when I'm doing. Yeah. Cause I got people that like to watch. Thank you. But anyways, so yeah, I'm just doing my daily posts. I'm just posting myself, and I get this message, and I don't even open my request. Like, I don't even deal with texting people back when I'm like on Instagram. Like, I just don't even be doing all that. Like, I really like to meet people in person, and then, like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, don't mind my face, because this is that pregnancy. Ooh, the acne is bad. But we're going to clear that up. But anyways, so I'm doing my posts, you know, with the wood. And then I get this one notification that just caught my eye. I think I checked my request, or his just had popped up. And he was something like, I'm going to insert the messages if I can find them, because I might have deleted them or I didn't. I don't know. But with this man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's a lot of story times I can give y'all, because this was a whole lot with him. It's a whole lot with this motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie, he was taking me through hell and back. But that's no here or there. So I'm doing this little post, you know, he ended up saying something like, I need you, I gotta have you, like, I want you. So, you know me, you want me, you know what I'm saying, cut them hoes off. They gotta be gone by 12 o'clock midnight. So that was what I was on. And I was like, well, I remember what I said something like, them hoes gotta get the boot. All your hoes gotta have the boot. So he was on some, you know, when men like to do, they like to tell you a lie, feed you, you know, say you dreams. So he on some stuff like, oh, that ain't nothing, they'll be gone, they'll get the boot right now, they'll be gone right now with the boot, yada. So to speed it up, we start texting, talking, you know, we end up stop texting a little bit, and then we end up back texting, conversating. You know, he was applying his pressure. So when that happened, he ended up asking for my number, I think, and we start being on FaceTime. I'm gonna insert videos of that if I need to. I don't really think I need to do all that, but yeah. So we started being on FaceTime, conversating all the time. We talking every day. We going to sleep on the phone. Then he ended up telling me he loved me. Y'all, I ain't even gonna lie, this is why I should have ran. This was the first red flag. I should have ran with probably like only 1 week or 4 days of me talking to him. He already telling me he loved me, y'all. That's just what this dude got him falling in love over the phone. So we talking every day. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all might bash me, because I ain't even want to put myself out there like this, but I don't even want to throw myself under the bus like this. But okay, so I start really liking him back. I start digging him back, whatever, and we end up what it was, he ended up ignoring me one day. And I don't think he was ignoring me, but I never knew, like, he have sickle cell, basically. So we end up, like, going all day without talking. I'm texting him, he not replying. So he stayed right around the corner from my cousin's house. So I'm already in the area. So what you know what I do? Pop up. Thank you. Pop up. You know what I'm saying? So I did a little pop up. Which is, I ain't really do a pop-up because I didn't even knock on the door. I was pussy. So, like, I ain't really know the family like that. So, I didn't want to just, like, go knock. And I wasn't even sure of the door. But I would just, when we used to be on FaceTime on the phone and he'll be outside, I would just know, like, of me sharing locations with him. We were sharing locations. So, that's how I knew exactly where the building was at and what door. But it was out of 2 doors. You feel me? So, I ended up going to the first door and knock on that door. And I was with my cousin. She ended up knocking on the door, and she was like, "Is Woot Woot here? We gonna name him. What we gonna name him? BS. We're gonna name him BS." So the man upstairs was like, "BS ain't here. He stay downstairs." So we like, that ain't true, because when we was downstairs, we seen this Hispanic lady walk out the door. But y'all, bear with me. Remember that this Hispanic lady walked out the door. So I'm thinking like, he can't stay downstairs. The daddy got to be upstairs just lying for him. So that's when, I guess that day we end up still not talking. The next day come around. So I end up going back home. The next day come around, he end up, not responding. I end up calling his phone. His mama answered the phone, and she was like, hey, this his mom. Basically, he in the hospital. So I'm like, my heart done, like, you know, falling into my ass, like, because I'm thinking this bitch, like, laid up with somebody, like, just doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. So she said, he in the hospital. So I'm still in the area. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna pull up. So we end up, we let her know that we finna go over there and see him. She's like, oh my God, okay, y'all. She give us she give me and my cousin the room he was in, and she gave the room that he was in, and then the hospital that he at. So I ended up doing a pop up there, y'all. So off this going on, off me doing all this, y'all could tell like how we was jigging each other, how I was digging him and how he was digging me. So I end up doing a pop-up at the hospital, and I go to the room, and he in there, and I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't looking his best, like he was not okay. So he ended up telling me like everything, cause I'm like, bro, like I was going crazy, like what was wrong with you, what was going on? So he was like, no, I've been like, he ain't been worried about his phone. He was curled up in the room the whole time, just throwing up back to back to back due to his condition or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, just like making sure. I was there for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, because we was already checking in there for my my little cousin anyways. So we end up leaving, and then I say probably the next day or day after that, I end up going back up there by myself. I went up there and checked up there by myself with him. So y'all, this is some tea right here. I'm gonna give y'all some tea. So we in the room, we in the room, and I'm just chilling, just me and him chilling with the wood, laying in bed with him, you know, whatever. We laying down, we chilling. Then I end up getting up and I go sit on the couch. Y'all know how the hospital's got like a couch right there. So I end up go sit on the couch. Tell me why his phone ring. And it was up. So he get up and go to the bathroom. He in the bathroom while his phone ringing. But mind you, he got his phone right here by the window. So I go over to it and I look at it and I see it's a female calling. So I wait for him to come out, because something told me, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, the Florida 813 in me, I was finna get real Florida. And I was finna answer it and be like, facing the camera, what's up, hello, because she was FaceTiming. But I ain't even do all that. Like, something told me, let's not even do all that, because you never know what got going on. So I ain't want to be looking stupid or whatever. So I end up just letting it ring, and then I wait till he get out the room. So when he got out the room, I'm like, oh, your girlfriend called you, like, being funny. I'm like, oh, yeah, somebody called you. He like, man, what you talk about? We've got shit to say, looking like shit. So I'm like, yeah, like, your girlfriend called you. So he like, nuh-uh, like, you don't even know what's going on with the. So I let that bypass. Mind you, me being dumb. That was the first red flag. I should have ran. No, that was the second. I should have ran. When I seen all that, like, going on. So I end up letting that slide. So his two girl cousins end up sliding over there at the hospital. So we all in there chilling with the. So no. That's not, no. Let me rewind back, cause this one I actually off the phone call, I was plotting on him. So this was, me and him was still in the room. The cousins didn't get there yet. So I'm still plotting on him. So I'm like, I'm finna go through that phone. So, you know, when they hooked up on the IV in the hospital, they can't run out the room, get out the room unless the nurse come in there and unhook them. So I end up waiting till I'm sitting on the bed with him, chilling while he on the bed. And out of nowhere, I just snatched that phone and I ran out the hospital room. And I hid. Mind you, he calling my name in the hospital, but he can't even get up. Like, he couldn't even chase me. Snatched it while I was unlocked. Ones and twos. I shouldn't have did that because, y'all, I done seen a lot. But this was only like the beginning, so I really shouldn't have been doing all that because it was really like, I say 1 month of us talking by now, like, so what am I doing all that for? But I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of female, like, I gotta see what you on to make sure I can know what we on. So it could be just, you know what I'm saying, play my cards right, than just being, because I'm the type of female, like, when I talk to somebody, I'm more loyal in the talking stage because I'm really like building that relationship, building that courage, you know, building that trust and whatever. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting heartburn. This ain't it. So he end up can't come out of the room, so he go back in the room and lay down. I know his heart fell to his ass because he like, ooh, she finna see everything. So one thing I can say, a man will lay with you, to hang with you. Mind you, I don't think we have did anything. We never even did nothing with each other before, or did we? No, I don't think we even did. So but a man will be around you and talk about a female and whole DNA messages saying opposite. You feel me? That's just what they is. They just weird like that. So I go and prove myself right. So I go looking, and I seen about 6 females, like, all in the messages. He telling females, oh, I'm gonna insert a screenshot because I took a picture off my phone of what he was saying to the girl. But he was like, Mom, this ain't even the girl that called the phone. This is a whole different female, but I know this female. So he like, I'm you 3 times to get you pregnant, like, just delusional and real sick as fuck. So I'm like, oh. So I go back in the room when I tell him by myself, I'm like, yeah, you weird. So I get my stuff, get him his phone back, and I slide. So I end up going downstairs in the lobby. That was my 3rd red flag right there. I go downstairs in the lobby, and he blowing my phone up, like, come back to the hospital. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, damn, like, I really over here being a real motherfucker, like, actually caring and, you know, making sure you okay, checking up on your health and stuff like that. Checking up on you in the hospital, and you doing weird shit. So that bypass. I go downstairs. He blow my phone up. So he like, bro, just come upstairs so like we can talk about it like it ain't what it is. Me being dumb, my dumb ass go right back upstairs, and I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, I started thinking to myself, like, I don't even need to trick that much because we're not even in a relationship, but it's like we on the phone, we with each other like we in a relationship, we fuck with each other like that. So you know what I'm saying. So that bypass. The cousins end up coming, and they was like, let's go smoke, let's go hang, let's go smoke in the car, you know, to ease my mind, because I was pissed the fuck off. So I appreciate them for that. I fuck with them for that. They real as fuck. So I go downstairs. Mind you, they let me keep the blunt too. That's why they let me keep the blunt too. They real for that. To y'all. But I smoke with them. They like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they basically just telling me, like, if you don't really, like, just giving me good advice, basically. That's all. So, I end up going back upstairs. And I think I end up spending the night. My dumb ass. Y'all, please. But I ain't gonna lie. Every female done been dumb for somebody before. So, I ain't even gonna feel like, you know, shit. I ain't gonna make myself feel bad about it, beat myself up about it, because everybody done been, you know, crazy and dumb for love. But that's the, so that, goodbye. So I ended up spending the night in the hospital with him. I think I went home the next day. And yeah, so now we're gonna speak. That's how I met him. That's like, I'm gonna give y'all, that's the first beginning of the story. Now we're gonna get into me finding out that I'm pregnant. Okay, so hey you guys, so I'm back with the other half of the video, because when I was at my mom appointment, I ended up getting sidetracked. We ended up leaving, so y'all, it's the next day. But y'all, I'm still gonna get this video out for y'all. I'm ready to take these braids out. I'm too ready to take them out, y'all. We're gonna fast forward to us dating. So, how I found out I got pregnant and how I told my parents and how they found out. Okay, so basically, here come, that was in the beginning of the year. So here come December, no. Here come October, November. Okay, so October I had got my period. November come, I don't know if I really got my period, because I don't know if y'all girls got it, but I got Flow on my app. Like the app Flow for like your period tracker. Most girls got it. I know y'all got it. Y'all know about it. So I had Flow on, so it was letting me know that my period was supposed to come another time in November. Y'all please bypass the noise in the background. I'm living with my family, so yeah, it's gonna be noise. But yeah, I end up bypassing. I'm like, bro, maybe this ain't right, because I did get my period, but I'm supposed to have got it again. So November come, and I didn't get my period at the end of November. I didn't get my period. So December ended up coming, and I did not get my period at all December. So I'm like, something just not right. Like, something ain't right. I still didn't think to take a test, because I'm in my head like, I'm in my head like, y'all, I'm not pregnant. I'm in my head like, I'm not pregnant. I can't be pregnant, because like, what the fuck? No, like, this ain't even real. Like, cut the show. This ain't even real. So I end up going to my homegirl house, and she's like, I'm basically telling her like the signs I got going on, because I'm not gonna lie, we end up what happened? I end up getting, before I went to my homegirl house, I end up getting my pregnancy symptoms. But I'm thinking that was the, you know, period symptoms. I'm getting the back cramps, I'm getting the little bit of blood, but whole time, little did I know that was spotting. So I was spotting and stuff, not knowing. So I ended up putting a tampon in. And the next day I took it out, because I went to sleep after that. I put the tampon in that night. And then, what happened after that? The next morning I wake up, I was like, okay, let me take it out to see if like my period on, to make sure. Y'all, I take the tampon out, it's no blood. So I'm like, bro, like, something not right. So that's when I, you know, we fast forward back up. That's when I'm at my homegirl house. We in the car, me and her driving around. I'm telling her, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I might be pregnant, but I might not be pregnant. My period late, and it's going on like 7 days. Or like, my period is going on like 2 weeks, about a week probably. My period not coming on. So she's like, well, I got some tests or whatnot in my closet. You can take them. So I'm like, man. And how I knew that I had a chance of being pregnant is because I remember me getting back into her car. We both getting back in the car, and we started talking about throw up, because every time I would talk about throwing up, I would throw up. Or every time we would talk about something, like, I don't know, like my stomach just was making me gag. I was gagging. I was getting the throwing up symptoms, but I was never throwing up. So I ended up getting back to her house. We ended up taking the test. The first test, it did not work. So I'm like, bro, you know, my nerves low. I'm not even tripping anymore. We ended up taking another. I didn't look at it. My homegirl looked at it. And boy, that thing said pregnant. And I'm like, you lying. Like, this a lie. This a lie. That's all in my head. Like, this shit a lie. We end up taking another one. And we went to Walmart. We ended up going to Walmart getting another test. And that mug ended up saying pregnant. So it's 2 tests that end up saying it. So I'm like, bro. So I end up calling the baby father. I end up calling him, FaceTiming him, showing him. He can't even believe it either, because we in our head like, bro, I'm not pregnant. I can't even be getting pregnant. Like, this shit crazy. Whatever. Little did I know, little old me was pregnant. So, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I hate it for my mom. I can't even, like, me and mom, we like best friends. We real close, so I can't hide nothing from mom. Like, mama know everything. She knows everything. So I end up coming home one day, and mama and my auntie and my grandma like, one of y'all pregnant? Like, they just out of nowhere, they just like, is one of y'all pregnant? So me and my sister, we like, cause my sister was right there when I took the test. So we like, nah, like, what y'all talking about? But little did they know, a few days before, I was just at my homegirl house and found out that I was pregnant. So mama ended up saying she had a dream, and it was about her catching fish or whatever. You know, just like this random dream that signs of pregnancy or whatnot. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. Had to go run a little errand real quick. So let me hurry and finish this story, y'all. Get the story out for y'all. So, basically, I don't want it to be too dark for y'all. Let me brighten this up, please. Okay, so, basically, mama ended up having a dream, and then that's when my auntie and them, they were like, are you pregnant? And they didn't ask me, am I pregnant? But they was like, they asked me and my sister if one of us was pregnant. And me and my sister looking at each other like, what? So that's when, I'm not gonna lie, like, it was on my heart heavy, because I could not hide nothing from mama. Like, it just gonna come out either one way or another. So I end up going back in my room. I end up going in her room, and I'm like, well, you know how you had that dream, da da da. And she like, yeah, what? So she was like, so I'm like, I just didn't know how to say it. So I was like, well, my period never came on since, what's the name? And I took a test. And before I said I took a test, she was like, so you pregnant? I said, well, I took a test, and it says that I am. And I gave her both of the tests. I don't know where she at, but I know mom the type to put stuff up and keep it or whatnot. So I know she got it up somewhere. So I end up telling my grandma, because I'm at my grandma's house. So I end up telling my grandma the same night or the night before. Or the night after. But I ended up telling my grandma, she was, I ain't gonna lie, mom and my grandma, they was so supportive. I'm not gonna lie, they was my #1 support. For real. My grandma was like, I'm not gonna turn my back on you with the whoop. Mind you came. But she was happy and stuff like that. She was like, well, I just got me another grandbaby on the way and all that. Whoop. So, now my dad, I don't really talk to my dad like that, but my brothers, they stay with him. So my brothers knew, and my brothers end up like, I guess they end up talking to my dad, and they must have had said something to my dad. My dad called me, but I still didn't even tell him, like, get out my business. But I end up telling my brothers, and I guess my brothers told my dad. And then, like, probably I'll say, like, last month is when I told my dad that I was actually pregnant. And he was like, yeah, that's your business and stuff like that. Like, he's supportive. He ain't really tripping or whatnot. Like, knowing my little position that I am in right now, they wasn't really, like, too upset, because they was like, they got my back and all that, and they can help me whatever I need to, because y'all know your girl ain't got her wheels right now and stuff like that to be having no baby, nor have my own place and stuff like that. But it's cool. It's grind time. So y'all, I will be on YouTube, and I will be posting videos for y'all, putting out content, story times, because I'm not gonna lie, my life is a movie. I got so many funny story times to put out there for y'all. I got so many fight videos And I don't even care what no say. I'm gonna post them, put them out there. And yeah, it's gonna be very funny. It's gonna be very funny. If y'all heard that little chicken, I am in the country. I'm far out right now, so I'm by chickens and roosters getting chicken. So y'all, after that, yeah. Currently, currently 4 months. I'll be 5 months in about 2 weeks. But that's it for you guys. That's it for this video. How I found out I was pregnant and how my people end up finding out and stuff like that. His family ended up finding out through his sister and stuff like that. And then sort of kind of, yeah. They wasn't really tripping. If y'all got questions, please comment down below. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and comment down some videos y'all want me to post, because this is just me, you know, getting back on here, at least give y'all the content, give y'all some content, because I do want to pursue my YouTube and keep it going. So yeah, you guys, that's it for this video.